Good evening, everybody. Let's start with your weather headlines here on this really gorgeous evening. Weather, as John said, if you like today, you're very likely going to like the next couple of days, as we have very similar weather expected through really Friday at this point. They're all going to feature comfortably warm days, but also some very cool nights. So get ready for that sweatshirt on, sweatshirt off kind of a morning when you leave the house. Make sure the kids are going to be dressed appropriately, as we are looking at some chilly numbers here. We are then watching a coastal low that will form well south along the Carolinas. That gives us a lot of uncertainty for the weekend, depending on what that decides to do. More in a second as we look at your almanac for today. Today, 73 degrees. The average 74, so about an average day, normal day, if you will, as they come, both low and high wise. Record 92 back in 1906. Remember, we had our 90s a few weeks ago. They happen in September, but not all that often. That is well over a century old record there. 37 and 1956. They're your sunrise and sunset times. They're only about 20 minutes off from each other. They're going to start getting closer and closer rapidly over the next few days. And again, equinox on Saturday, they will be close to even. And with all the heavy rain over the last week, we have been rapidly catching up to our average rainfall totals for the month of September. And we will see if that continues this weekend, but we're not going to see any rain here through Friday. Clear skies tonight. Temperatures down into the low and mid 50s tomorrow morning. We'll see exactly the same temperature profile for the afternoon. Some 60s up towards, say, Worcester, and a little cooler in our northwestern zones, but the overwhelming majority of us will be in the low 70s. Chilly stuff as we head into Thursday morning. Look at this, 47 in Killingly off to the west, 44 up into Springfield. Won't be that cool here, but we'll see very likely a couple of isolated upper 40-degree readings on Thursday morning. Let's take a quick look at the tropics here, and we're watching three areas. We'll start in terms of lowest threat level to maybe highest threat level. The lowest threat level is Nigel, not because it's, a hurricane or anything, but it's just not going to be impacting any land. So that's good news. This is a lower threat level, but maybe the likeliest to impact us. This is the possible low that could have tropical-like characteristics, tropical in nature, but it's still not likely to bring us any impacts, say, like what Lee was delivering as it moved to the east of us. And then we're looking at this out here. This is the disturbance that just came off the African coast. That has a 70% chance of development, but that's more in the long term as opposed to the near term. Let's take a look at that low and what could happen. We're going to do the Euro futurecast here. This is what the Euro decides happen. Here goes our high that has been bringing us a nice weather today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. That slips away. Then there's another high that comes in, and that could be the savior of the weekend. Kind of splits this coastal low in half and weakens it and keeps the rain suppressed to the south. But then you look at the GFS, and the GFS says, no, I don't think that high is going to get here in time. So this has free rain, no pun intended, to work its way north and could be giving us a soaking rain Saturday into Sunday. So we will watch that very closely. Tonight, 53 degrees, beautiful, clear and cool. I'm just about ready to say you can take the ACs out, but, you get a rogue hot day in the end of September, beginning of October. It's certainly possible. So if you don't need to take it out, I'd leave it in. That's what I'm doing. West 5 to 10. Tomorrow, 73. Beautiful day. Bright sunshine. Let's look at your boating forecast. High tides in the morning, 11:42. And then low tides between 4 and 5 a.m. and then between 5 and 6 p.m. Bay waves 1 to 2. Ocean waves 2 to 5. Still got some pretty warm water temperatures, 67 to 71 degrees. There's your 7-day forecast. It's a pretty good one, at least the first half of it is. The second half could be wet as some unsettled weather works in. Again, it's dependent on that coastal low as it moves up Saturday into Sunday, so we will keep you posted on that.